I also got a message over the weekend from Swingler about the frustration of being a Cowboys fan. If you guys didn't see it, well, Deebo Samuel is now a Washington Commander, and apparently that sent Scotty through the roof somewhere out in China Spring.
You got it.
So why all of the frustration? I mean, like, I know, but I want you to tell me. I don't know.
This just exacerbates the incompetence of Jerry Jones. Okay, so first of all, initial reaction is, I do not want this guy in my division on an already way overperforming great Washington Commanders team that made the NFC Championship game. Now they add I know he had a rough season this year. I know it was not his best, but one of the most dynamic all-around playmakers in the NFL with Jaden Daniels, with Scary Terry. Not happy about it. So that was my initial reaction. Then my next reaction was this, Pete. Do you know what they had to give up for Deebo Samuel? A 5th-round pick. That's it. That's it. They took his contract and gave him a 5th-round pick. I made a graphic for you, Pete. You want to know the difference between the Dallas Cowboys and everybody else?
Yeah, let's see.
Here's the difference. The Dallas Cowboys traded a 4th-round pick for Jonathan Mingo. I'm going to tell you something. When I Googled Jonathan Mingo to get this picture for this graphic, there are more pictures of him playing at Ole Miss, even though he's been in the NFL for 3 seasons, because he hasn't done jack squat in the NFL. You're telling me you could have gotten Deebo Samuel for a 5th-rounder, and we wanted Jonathan Mingo for a 4th, who didn't even play hardly for the Cowboys after we acquired him midseason.
That is the Cowboys in a nutshell.
It is. And then everyone's like, well, Deebo had a bad year. Pete, I'm going to put these players next to each other. On the left, you have Jonathan Mingo's best season. His best season in the league as a rookie. He had 43 receptions for 418 yards. No touchdowns. This man has yet to score a touchdown in an NFL football game. And on the right, you have Deebo Samuel's, quote, worst season, which was this past year. He had 51 receptions for 670 yards, 42 carries for 136 yards, and 4 total touchdowns.
Keep going.
Pete, I'm done. This is it. This is the plight of being a Dallas Cowboys fan. This is why I get so animated and angry. This is why, you having a good time taking a video of my unhinged rant? This is why I can't take it, man. And if it tells you anything about how passionate I'm getting about this, and the fact that I'm riding with the Cowboys tells you how mad I am at Nico Harrison too. But we don't.
Well,
at
least you're still. I give you credit. At least you're on board still with the Cowboys. You know.
Yeah, they're
right,
still my team.
Yeah.
They're just idiots.
That's a great. Can you put that graphic back up one more time?
Yeah, the statistical comparison
that's you did a hell of a job with this, man. Good God. I mean, so that's best and worst. And okay, if I'm going to push back a teeny weeny bit, okay, the Cowboys needed a wide receiver in season, right? That was sort of a desperate move.
Okay, and you know what happened like days after they traded for Jonathan Mingo?
What happened?
The Chiefs traded a nothing burger to acquire DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, okay.
So like, man, I know there's different philosophies on this thing, but I would 10 out of 10 times rather have an older vet who is at least a proven commodity in the league, even if they're on the backside of their career, DeAndre Hopkins, over a third-year receiver whose best year was his rookie year, and he didn't score any touchdowns.
I talked to Christy's cousin Darren last night because it was a big family dinner, and he's like legit sports. He like not like this dude knows sports inside and out, especially Dallas sports. And he said to me, it was the first time we talked since Luka. He's like, dude, I have not watched sports since that trade. He's like he said that was like the one thing being a fan in this area, like I really, really could be excited about was Luka on the Mavs. That was my whole sports existence.
I know that these studies don't happen quickly. Like we'd probably hear about this 2 years from now. I would love to know the perceived value, monetary value of the Dallas Mavericks brand the week before the trade and currently.
Yeah.
Because I bet it has dropped significant. Because you got me into this too. Good grief. they severely underestimated what that move was going to do to their fan base.
Yeah.
Like, it is a disaster. But the disaster I was really mad about is Deebo Samuel is now going to play against my Cowboys twice a year.
It is a nightmare here.
And would it surprise any of us? Would it surprise any of us if Cliff Kingsbury has the secret sauce to get him playing like he was 2 or 3 seasons ago? Especially when he's going to be the number 2 guy. Terry McLaurin's still going to be their number 1 receiver. Like, you're telling me that guy can't have 50 carries and 50 catches next season for like a ton of production?
Yeah.
With Jaden Daniel? Oh, my gosh, bro.
Yeah, that's a great trade. There's no question about it. It's an absolutely great trade. And it's actually a good trade for the 49ers, too, because he kind of wanted out of there. So they got, at least they get a 5th-round pick for him.